Viewsonic XG2401 is one of the very few gaming monitors which provide exceptional performance at a very affordable price. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel once again, and today we're going to review the Viewsonic XG2401 144Hz gaming monitor. So without further ado, let's get started. This video is brought to you by Shing Distributions System. They provided me with the review unit of Viewsonic XG2401, which can be purchased from Shing Point, which is their online retail store. They are the official distributors of Viewsonic in Pakistan, covering their official warranties. Link to their retail store is in the description below. Out of the box, you get the Viewsonic XG2401 144Hz monitor itself, a power cord, a USB 3.0 Type B cable, a DisplayPort cable, and some user manuals and documentations as well. At the time of review, the Viewsonic XG2401 holds a price tag of 43,500 rupees in Pakistan. You can purchase this monitor from Shing Point in Pakistan, link is in the description below. Starting off with the design, the XG2401 exudes quality and has nice styling that befits a gaming display. Everything is covered with hard plastic, but the base and upright have thick metal at their cores. A little red trim is provided to set the monitor apart from rank-and-file business class screens and more like a gaming monitor. Full ergonomic adjustments are included with 4.7-inch height, 27 degrees tilt, 175 degrees swivel, and portrait mode. When you turn the screen from side to side, the base moves along with it. Viewsonic has thoughtfully added felt pads to keep the moving parts from scratching your desktop. The screen's front layer is 3H hardness, which is what we see on majority of LCD monitors these days. It will reject reflections effectively without reducing the image quality. The controls are via push button and are located underneath the front center bezel. The keys click with a quality feel and are reasonably intuitive. You can see that the base is generously sized for stability. The upright has a clip-on cable organizer to keep your desktop tidy. And there is no side-mounted USB ports unfortunately, so you'll find all the XG2401's connectivity on the bottom-facing jack panel. The bottom panel includes 2 HDMI ports, 1 DisplayPort, 2 USB 3.0 Type A ports, 1 USB 3.0 Type B port, and a speaker output jack. And by the way, everything in this monitor is covered in warranty by Shing Point. Things look pretty clean around the back with a couple of stylish curves that integrate the inputs and the ventilation grill. The speakers are rated at 2 watts per speaker, like most built-ins, but they pump out much more volume than many of the displays I've seen so far. The audio is not crisp and you won't hear much in the way of bass, but at least there is some extra decibels whenever you can't use an external sound system. Headphone users are accommodated by an output on the jack panel, so it's a good thing. There is a headphone mount on the top of the vertical standoff, which is pretty cool thing I have seen in a monitor, as it helps you organize your desk if you don't have an exclusive headphone stand. Okay, so that pretty much concludes all the points of aesthetics and design of this monitor. And so far I have no complaints regarding the build quality of XG2401. The OSD has a cool red background which I think fits the XG2401's role as a gaming display. There isn't anything unusual to report here, but you will need to visit a few specific options to enable FreeSync operation. It isn't turned on by default. And by the way, out of the box, the monitor isn't ready for gaming straight away. I had to do a couple of tweaks. I had to adjust the colors, the sharpness, and the contrast for seeing a better and crispy display, and I wasn't pretty satisfied with the colors at the end as well. Might need a bit more time to calibrate the display before I get used to it. And of all the OSD options, the display modes are something of most interest in my opinion. There are 6 view modes that correspond to various tasks. One of them is called Game, and that contains 7 further presets. All provide various combinations of brightness, overdrive, and input lag settings. The best video and gaming performance was found in standard mode. Smart Sync is something we haven't seen before. Viewsonic says it automatically selects the best refresh rate, response time, and the lowest input lag needed in FPS games. I'm not sure why wouldn't simply you choose settings that give you the best possible experience and performance. and the FreeSync should eliminate any need to mess with the refresh settings anymore. When I turned it on, it engaged the dynamic contrast and reduced overall image quality, which kind of feels strange. The native and sRGB presets are at about the same level of accuracy. The outermost points of color are right on the money, but thanks to the XG2401's gamma errors, midtones and oversaturated and luminance levels are too low. In actual content, color doesn't look too bad, but there is a room for improvement. The overall average error is about 4.9 DE. And for the testing purpose, I used UFO test, multiple frame rates, and it showed that the monitor can actually achieve a complete 144Hz refresh rate, unlike many other monitors out there. And this monitor, Viewsonic XG2401, passes the passmark monitor test as well. The only thing that I don't like about this monitor so far is its auto brightness adjustment. It happens when you turn on the black color correction in OSD, and it is something I don't like. I played CSGO, Apex Legends and The Division on this monitor, and the gameplay is so buttery smooth that I can't even explain. Even this video is shot in 60 FPS, but the experience in person is something you must try. Gaming on this much refresh rate with almost no response time and lag has never been so good. Gaming without FreeSync is not a big deal if you have a good graphics card or even if you have an Nvidia card. You can use FreeSync as well, though it's an AMD thing.
Report in. All clear.
Okay, let's be realistic for a while. For 43,500 rupees, you're getting a full HD display, 144Hz refresh rate, 1 millisecond response time, and small features like cable management and rating base and headphone stand, and all of that backed up with official 3 years of warranty. So winding up the things, if value is to be the top priority as it is for most of us, one should consider the merits of a display like XG2401. It's one of the best gaming monitors I have seen so far. It has superb color accuracy and good enough to burn through the graphics tasks if needed be. And it's just as fast and responsive as more expensive monitors. The only real flaw I found in this was its gamma tracking and contrast ratio, but that's not sufficient reason to pass it over. I think it has excellent image quality, and obviously the gaming experience is the main focus, and it has excellent and exceptional gaming experience in this price tag. So there is nothing particular to complain about this monitor, and I think that this is one hell of a gaming monitor with such high refresh rates in this price tag. And once you try 144Hz monitor for games, you are never going back to the lower frame rates monitor. So in my opinion, this is a bang for your buck option here. Alright, run to her for now. Thanks a lot for watching, and subscribe to Z-Force Gaming if you haven't already. As usual, I'm Zarwan from Z-Force Gaming, and I'll catch you in the next one.